live right now. They can hear us.
There we go.
Hi.
Can you guys see us at all? Wait, you have to move over. Move over to me. There we go.
Let me snuggle with you.
Okay, we are live. Wait. Oh yeah. You are.
It's because we have to go back to the other page.
Okay. Hi, you guys. We're back. Anyway, today is just us two, so we're doing this in my office. And
Can
she's
you go
sick.
back to the other? Yeah, I have a cough drop in my mouth, so don't mind me.
Oh yeah, poor thing. So you want me to go back to the OBS?
Just so that we can see if we're actually both in. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
we are.
Yeah.
Okay, we're live.
Okay.
Should I go to the
Perfect.
Facebook Live now?
Sure.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So on Facebook Live, it lags a little bit. So it's kind of like a karate movie back in the 80s where somebody was karate chopping and then their mouth was moving, and then they would, like, whatever they said 10 minutes ago is actually coming out on their
Yeah, that's
mouth.
what we see. So if we look at ourselves, it kind of messes us up.
Whatever. As you know, we're just ourselves on the daily, just trying to make it through the day.
Completely.
Anyway, but that's okay. We can do the OBS. Okay. So, I've been training. We both have been training with Brian Stevens for this new program that we have, to where, you know, it has our information on the side if you have any questions or whatnot. And we're going to be flip-flopping on who's going to be doing it. But
Yeah,
this whole
bear with
system that
us.
we have for this Facebook Live is supposed to be amazing. So we'll let you guys know how it works out. So we were thinking about, because we don't have any people to be on our list today to talk to. So
That's
it's just
us.
Lucky.
Yay.
Actually, no. But we were talking about a couple of things that you wanted to go over, the whole Airbnb thing,
Yeah.
which is super
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah,
And
super interesting.
growth mindset, too. So one of the interesting things about Airbnb is you've been getting calls from people?
Yeah,
or-
like, because traditionally in the past, right, people would buy an investment property and just think renting it out to someone
For like a year,
Yeah,
2
6 months, a
years,
year,
blah, blah,
3-year
blah.
term. And it's kind of a new wave. I'm sure you guys have heard about it, of people buying an investment property and turning it immediately into an Airbnb, or looking for a home with a granny flat or something like that on the property already that they can Airbnb out.
Oh, yeah. So you're actually getting buyers that are looking to purchase investment properties just for the Airbnb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that, I mean, for qualifying purposes, it would just be considered an investment property, basically.
Right.
So you put like 20% down on that investment property house.
And I've heard people also say that they feel like the interest rate is higher for an investment property.
It is.
Okay.
Because it's, rates are going to be based on risk factor. So it's a higher risk, because if you lose your job, guess what? You're going to be paying your mortgage payment for your primary residence, but you might be, what if your renters don't make their payment, which is what happened in the downturn of the industry. Yeah. So those were the first to go. Investment properties, you were like, forget it. My primary residence is the most important. So those are higher risk loans.
Okay.
Okay. But if you put 25% down, for example, then you get a little bit of a better rate than putting 20% down. Now, some people are also doing second homes, which is only 10% down on most cases. Okay. And the rate is the same as a primary residence.
Oh, really?
But it has to be far away.
Okay.
From the house. And people are doing second homes, and they just have to live there for, some part of the year, whatever. Okay. But some people have 2 units where they're Airbnb the mother-in-law unit.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, or granny unit, whatever it is. But I know agents that are purchasing places in Lake Tahoe.
Oh,
Lake Tahoe area, Reno, all of that, and fixing them up for Airbnb.
Really?
And I know people that are actually renting houses to convert them into Airbnbs.
Yeah, you were telling me that.
Yeah.
So someone owns the home, they're renting the home from that owner, and then Airbnb-ing it out.
So you have somebody that's renting their investment property.
Mm-hmm.
They have an investor going in and renting it from you, and then that person is Airbnb-ing it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the first,
So,
when you told me that, that's the first time I've heard of somebody doing that.
I know, it was the first time I've heard of it too.
Yeah.
So, you know exactly who I'm talking about if you're watching me. Anyway, so, I mean, it's a whole different ballgame now.
Yeah, whole different ballgame.
Yeah,
with
the
and
Airbnb.
the people that I know that are Airbnb out their property, they're actually, if you can keep it rented 90% of the time, they're actually making more money through the Airbnb than they would if they traditionally rented it out.
Well, also, I mean, of course, I know agents that do this for their second unit, whatever. So with that, they just Airbnb it. They also, who else? I'm trying to think of who's doing that. I know a couple of agents that are doing that. They are making more money. It's helping them to pay for their mortgage. I know people that are also, they live in the house and they rent out one room.
Really?
And that's paying for the majority of their mortgage.
As an Airbnb or as just...
As an Airbnb.
They're renting out one room as an Airbnb. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, I had an agent friend that went to, I think, Miami or something and rented out an Airbnb room for like 3 nights. And it was like $150 a night or something.
Oh, yeah. So when I was traveling in the summer through Europe, most of my stuff was Airbnb. And with that, so my first one in London, we had this Airbnb. I don't know if I mentioned this before on the show. Anyway,
No.
And all of a sudden, like somebody came out of the side door, and my son and I were looking at each other, and I'm like, what's going on? So we were sharing the flat with the owners. So the owners stayed in like one room, and then whenever we'd leave to go about our day, they'd come out and they'd cook and they use the bathroom and they'd take their shower.
That?
I didn't read the whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
So my son and I were like, what's going on? So I looked at my Airbnb, like the booking, and it's shared flat.
Okay.
So I'm like, hi. And they were, we stayed in Chinatown, so they were Chinese from London. And so it always smelled like Chinese food. And I was like, can you make some extras for us? But the mom didn't speak any English.
Oh,
the daughter, I'm like, hey, if you guys have any extras, since you're using the kitchen anyway.
Right.
So we had to like take our showers and different. Anyway, it was.
Wow.
I know.
All right. Would you do it again? Was it
Probably
weird?
No, because I would read. I would read about where I'm
details.
staying.
So more of the story, read the fine print.
When you're booking at like midnight, and you're super tired, don't book at midnight. Book at like 10 or something. But the other Airbnbs worked out pretty well, you know. And then I always stay in those, like Greece and all that. I've been doing that for a while.
Okay.
We used to do VRBO, like when we'd stay in Paris and whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, those are for a little bit longer term, I think. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that's that. So anybody that's looking for an investment property, there's another way that you can do it too.
Yep.
You know, it's a little bit more maintenance, but I think that you make more money.
I think you make more money. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Put some little candies on the pillows. You don't do that for your real renters, right? No. You don't have to clean up the house, none of that kind of stuff.
No.
So it's a little bit more involved, but you do make more money if you have the time.
Money. Yeah, you have the time, and I would say if you have that you don't have a locked-in renter, right, for 6 months or a year with a lease. So you do have to have, I would say,
or you can
plan smart. Have some savings.
You can have people too that manage it for you, because I know there's people out there to do that.
Yep.
Anyway, so another thing we were going to go over is growth mindset, like personal growth, development, all that kind of stuff. I was on the. I was with Brian Stevens yesterday, and we were just talking about like what's important for us for life personally, as well as for business. And I was talking about my business and what I do and changes that are made and all that kind of stuff. But then I was thinking last night, and watching Darren Hardy this morning, so I always watch him. his like 3-minute or 4-minute vlogs, whatever it is,
Yeah.
videos. And I was thinking that what's important is that it's not about our business, for example, or our families. It's not just about us. It's about everybody around us, right?
Yeah.
So the 5 people that you hang out with, that's who you are.
Yeah, I'd
The
agree.
5 people,
I'd agree.
the 5 people that you hang out with most, that's who you are.
Yeah.
And I was thinking this morning and last night, coming to work, like how lucky I am that the people that are around me grow, that are always growing, and that their mindset is, for the most part, really positive.
Yeah.
And I think what that boils down to is what Brian and I were talking about yesterday is gratitude.
Yeah.
That's like huge. So, so first of all, personal growth is very, very important because the world changes, we change, we get older. Can you believe it? Our body changes, our mindset changes, and all that kind of stuff. So we have to kind of change with it. Mm-hmm. And the market changes in our industry. I mean, it's always changing. Yeah. What worked 2 years ago is not working today.
In any job industry that you're in, it is always changing.
Absolutely.
Always changing.
Absolutely. Just look at like Facebook,
right?
Major changes right now. So they have to figure out what to do with these changes. And of course, they're probably 2 years ahead of anything with their business plan. They can see it coming. But just all in all, the growth mindset, and I was thinking about the 5 people around me. I mean, you're always changing your business.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Always.
So my good friends, one of them's a teacher. She's always like growing and learning and, and reading and just so that she can teach her students, you know. And
sure.
And it's also, I think for us, it's inspiring.
Yeah.
Because like you can't just go day to day in your office and just be like ding, 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 ding on the computer, right? Going through your emails. Like we have to be inspired.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was talking about that with my marketing assistant yesterday. And I was saying, for like what's important for me is that I go outside and I talk to people that have good conversations that I can, that they can spark like inspiration
in you. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And come up with new ideas and all that kind of stuff. Because
for sure.
If you just kind of go through life every day just being the same, like you're not growing.
Yeah.
You're just kind of like dying.
You're becoming stagnant.
Say. Yeah. I mean, what's your feeling on that?
Yeah, I totally agree. And I would say that carries me through life. Like when you meet with someone that is growing and changing and new ideas and they're energetic and excited, you walk away, I don't know, I walk away with a whole new perspective on life. Like I'm uplifted and ready to move forward and,
Yeah. Or like, if you're with somebody that's like slamming you, sucking the life out of you, it's not
I need a drink.
You're like, oh my God, the sky is falling. It's true. It's true. Look at how dark it is outside and everything.
Completely.
But when you're with people and it's not just for work. Like one of my good friends, she's a stay-at-home mom. She's like an amazing mother and does everything for the school and everything for this. And then she's also going outside of her realm and helping other single moms that didn't have the chance, that have crazy backgrounds.
Wow.
And just simple things like teaching them how to, balance their finances, stuff that they've never been taught. And it's like inspiring for her. Another one of my friends is doing a women's retreat. Another one of my friends is an investor in real estate. I mean, it's just like so many things that it's not just about I get the same phone call every day. It's not just about how you're doing work and all this kind of stuff, but it's also life. People they eat different. They're like changing from hamburgers to juicing. Your whole mindset is different. You can think clearly. Or people that transform their bodies, physical, or whatever it is, whatever you're pushing yourself into that's making you inspired and motivated. I think that's important.
I think it is, but I think it carries through in Like when you're inspired and motivated, it carries through in all of your body. You can see it in how you dress, how you walk, how you hold your head up versus...
Oh, shoot, I need to stand straight.
Versus walking with your head down. Like who you are and how you go about life is your whole aura. Like all about, you see it all over you.
And that's what I was telling my marketing girl yesterday, is that, she's young. Her and my son are the same age. And I say, when, even in college, when you find that area that or that classroom setting, or those friends that make you uplifted.
Yep.
I said, stick with that.
Be
with those friends. Yep. Even in class, a lot of people just go there to some. Professors, instructors are there to get a paycheck stuff, but then those are some that are completely motivating, and you're excited to go to class. And then the students too. Some students are there to just get their degrees, but then some students are there to learn. Like I went to college to learn. I didn't know what the hell I was going to be. Still to this day, have no idea. Third career later, but your life is going to transition you into different areas.
Yeah.
But stay motivated. Stay ever-changing. Don't just, settle for the mundane or redundancy or whatever it is.
The word don't settle. Like, I don't care what age you are, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s.
Yeah.
Don't ever settle.
Yeah.
Always keep trying to grow and achieve and
for sure.
Better.
There's some amazing people out there. You just have to find them, right? Yeah. But try with yourself. Try and be motivating and amazing, and just always be yourself.
Yeah.
Which is what I think, no matter how crazy you are, or, if people are like, I can't be with that chick. Well, there's a million other people out there that would like to be with you.
That is true.
Always be eager to ask questions, I think, because then it starts communication too. Ask questions. Learn about people. Not just listen, not just be there on your phone, at dinner or whatever.
Yeah, be engaged.
Yeah, be engaged. I think that's important. So that's what I came up with. Growth mindset. I work for a company that, thank God, the company that I work for, Finance America, as you'll see on the side, everybody...
It's the wrong way.
I don't even know where to
We're flipped
and obviously we can't
around.
Wait. There we go.
Yes.
I couldn't figure it out. Anyway, so that's a growth potential there. Flipping our thing around. But
we grow every week we do this. We learn more and become a little bit better.
But also I think that where you work, or else your home life or anything like that, like if I wasn't here, people here, they're always growing. And I think communication is important too. Yeah. That you all motivate each other and understand that you're on the same team.
Yeah.
And if you're not battling against each other, and working with each other in all aspects, with your support staff and with, the loan officers, or your support staff and real estate agents, or whatever it is at a school, or, working for the state, or whatever it is, if you have that support and you guys all have the same goals, then you're going to grow. I mean, my business has grown at least 30% since I've been here for 3 years. Okay. For sure. Because I have the support.
Yeah.
And my girls, Amy and Adrienne and Allie, they're just fantastic, and they want to grow too. They're always, and we teach each other all the time.
Yeah.
And I learn from them.
Teachable spirit, as they say.
Yeah. And then with our support team, like doctors, underwriters, blah, blah, blah. I mean, they all have the stuff that I learned from, and they're all motivating to me. They're all positive, and I just love coming to work. I can work from home.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it inspires me to be here, and I like to see people. It's helpful.
Yeah.
I don't know. What inspires you guys? What motivates you guys? I think that I want to hear that, and just kind of go from there. Let me see who's joined us. Hi, everybody.
That's why I
good.
turned this on too.
Oh, okay, so we can see. We were on the other thing. Oh, there's my son. Oh, there's you. Look at you. Hi, Maria, Sarah, Adrian, of course, Auntie Punty, Marilyn and Bod. Anyway, so Steve, everybody, thank you guys for joining us. Give us some comments on what your thoughts are, what motivates you, and if the 5 people that are surrounding you,
maybe take a look at that.
If they're actually bringing you down or bringing you up, or maybe you're bringing them down, because sometimes
it's like, have I said this before in here? That what is that? The crazy. If there's one crazy one in your family, and if you can't find it, it's you.
Oh, no, I didn't know that one.
You didn't know.
Well, I guess so we can figure out who's the crazies in both of our families. But, just give us some comments, give us some suggestions. We actually have a whole list of people that are going to be coming.
We have a whole lineup. So
over the next few weeks.
Yeah.
So let me see. Next week, I have an underwriter here. She is fantastic. Just love her to death.
So real quick, what's an underwriter for the people that aren't in our industry?
So anybody that's looking to purchase a house in the future or whatever, an underwriter is the one that makes the decision on whether or not your loan is going to move forward.
Yeah, pretty much.
So if it's going to be approved or whatnot. So she's going to go over... So FHA, which is a loan that you only have to put 3.5% down on, and they're a lot more lenient in guidelines. Mm-hmm. So she's going to go over that, and she's going to be here next week. Her name is Jamie Kennedy, and she's just awesome. Just love her. She's so much fun.
Awesome.
She's, she even has tattoos. How cool is that? Wow. I don't have any. I'm too scared of the needle.
Can you believe that was Shannon? That just
no way. Hell no. Okay, and then the following Tuesday, we're going to have a CPA on here that's going to go over Ken, my CPA, who is at PMG. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, he's going to go over the changes that have happened this year and what to expect in the future for mortgage write-offs, for investments, and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be fantastic. Yep. And we're going to put our information on who's going to be talking over the next 2 weeks.
A whole list, so you guys.
And then on the 30th, which is my very favorite week, because that's Halloween week.
Yes.
We're going to have another amazing underwriter that's going to be here, and I hope that we can dress up in costume.
Yeah, there's a possibility we may dress up in costume.
Yay! And then we have a lady that's going to be coming in talking about investment properties, that we actually do fix and flips here. Mm-hmm. So anybody that wants to invest in a house, but they have like limited cash down.
Yeah.
Or else they want to do a construction loan but have limited cash.
Yeah.
Or can't prove their income. This is an amazing opportunity, because a lot of people, what they're doing is they're getting like investors together.
Yep.
And purchasing like big buildings or 4 units or a whole bunch of different properties together, and we have a program. Perfect. So we're going to talk about that.
I can't wait to hear about that. Oh, and what's happening at the end of October, right?
Well, we're going to have Jeff from Blue Water Credit.
From Blue Water Credit is coming back for round 2.
And then you and I are going to go for Thanksgiving to a food bank.
Yep. So, that said, if you guys have a food bank that you support or recommend, we are open to the suggestions. We haven't chosen where we're going yet,
So, okay, you were talking about our first Drinks on Us.
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to be on the 25th of October. Anybody that wants to join and just talk and whatever.
That's a Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. We're going to be at Paul Martin's.
On the 25th.
The first drink is on us. We're going to have some appetizers there, too, in the bar area. And that's from 5 to 7.
In Roseville.
Yeah, in Roseville. So it would be fun to just chat and just talk about whatever.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be business related. Just come say hi.
Yeah.
Meet us.
Or else get a free drink.
Because we're super cool. Yay. Or just come get a free drink and then...
The drink is water, by the way. I'm just kidding. You get a free water.
You get a free water on us.
But we'll have some appetizers and all
chips
that.
And salsa.
So that's on the 25th.
or bar nuts. Here's some
Yes,
water.
yummy.
Bar nuts.
Anyway, for those of you that haven't been to Paul Martin's, it's pretty cool there.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. It's, a lot
just
of people,
come have a drink,
all that.
hang out, come out.
So we're going to post it on our Facebook pages, the events that we're going to be doing, what days, who we're going to have on, all that kind of stuff. So if you have some people that have some questions or whatnot about certain things, and you're like, oh, that Tuesday they're going to be talking about that, just have them watch it. Or else PM us and ask us some questions or whatever. We'd be happy to get back to.
Yeah, you guys can always ask us questions. Always.
Yeah, you can always
text. Either you can private message either one of us, Shannon or myself, about homes loans. And we obviously see each other all the time and work close together. So don't feel like you have to message the right person to get the right answer.
Yeah. So you can text if you have a question about mortgage or real estate, MTG to 33655.
Yep.
And then we'll get it.
Yep.
Anyway, thanks you guys for tuning in and for waving and all that kind of stuff. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Yep, next Tuesday.
And it's Halloween month. Yay! Okay, let me try and figure out. Remember last week I didn't turn it off twice.
Yeah. We were just talking away. It was fabulous.
Twice. Okay, now let's see if I do it this time. End. There we go.
Now, don't
delete. Okay. Okay, let me see. And then I tagged you in it, right?
Are you dressing up for a free drink?
Yeah. Yes, of course we should.
We totally should.
Okay, so then we're going to stop recording.